Hi, everyone, and happy Nurses Week. We are on our last day of Nurses Week, and don't worry, we will be celebrating you guys all the time, all day, every day. We love and appreciate you all, so we're always going to be celebrating you no matter what. You're our heroes. We all hope that you had a wonderful week. Once again, we cannot express enough gratitude towards what you do all day, every day, so thank you, thank you, thank you. If you missed any of the sessions that we had during the week, we had some great travel nurses on talking about their best advice. So if you come to the gypsynurse.com and come to this events tab and click on Nurses Week 2021, you're going to see all of our previous sessions, so you can just click here to attend. Happy hour was really funny. We had a lot of great advice from other travel nurses, Mother's Day advice as well from travel nurse moms. And we have all this information about Medical Edge Recruitment, which was the sponsor of Nurses Week. And then you can also sign up for our registration for Nurses Week. That's just going to keep you up to date on our upcoming different, contests and events, live events. So, yeah. So let me, we'd also like to thank Medical Edge Recruitment for sponsoring us all week long. So I bring on Sarah and Ashley. Thank you, ladies, for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for having us. My name's Sarah.
And I'm Ashley.
And we're so happy to be a part of Nurses Week for Gypsy Nurse, and that we were able to be a part of that.
Well, thank you, ladies. And they will be on at the end sharing their more information about Medical Edge Recruitment. So be sure to stay to the end and check them out. So thank you. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get our trivia going. Me and Shannon are going to make this happen. So the way that the sorry. No, so the way the trivia works is we will ask 10 questions, and whoever's the first to answer will be entered on our sheet. And so whoever answers the most correct the first person to answer correctly will be, entered in. And so whoever has the most answers correctly for the first time, they will be entered to win they will win a $50 Amazon gift card. Yes. Second place will win a Medical Edge backpack, bottle shaker, and $25 Amazon gift card. So that is how it will go. So be the first to answer. The most first answers that you answer correct wins the Amazon gift card for $50. So if it's confusing, I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments, and I will explain better.
You did good.
So our first question is, Shannon, do you want to take this one away?
Yeah. What trailblazing nurse was born on this day? Go ahead and get your fingers ready and start typing those answers. And like Rachel said, the first person to answer correctly first will be, one of the first winners to win that gift card.
Definitely. And we'll give you guys about 30 seconds to get your answers in, and we will come back to any questions that. Oh, all right, Jerry.
All right. Jerry Howell. That's pretty fast there. They're pouring on in, but it looks like the very first comment was Jari Howell. So congratulations, Jari. You so far have won one of the questions. And like I said, the person who answers the most correctly first, they'll be the one who wins the gift card. But good job there. So yes, you are correct. The trailblazing nurse that was born on this date was Florence Nightingale.
Yes, let me show her beautiful face. So for everyone that answered. So our next one, I will say this one. You are for a patient at home who must take magnesium hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide, Maalox, 30 ml. I'm not a nurse, guys, so if I say this wrong, but luckily you guys can read. How will you instruct the patient to measure the dose using ordinary household measuring devices? So go ahead and put that in the comments. We'll give you, nice.
Okay, Brandon Bond. Looks like he already had it ready and he spelled tablespoons all the way out. Okay, Brandon. All right. Looks like Jari said 1 ounce. The answer is 2 tablespoons. So good job, Brandon Bond.
All right, let me write down Brandon's name so we can keep track. And while I'm doing that, I will move on to, sorry, it's a little delayed here. We'll move on to question number 3. Take it away, Shannon.
All right. So what was the nurse's name in the medical drama comedy Netflix series of an ER nurse at a hospital in New York City battling drug addiction? I was personally addicted to this show. So what was that nurse's name? Go ahead and put your comments below. Okay, Brandon, see, me and you're on the same page. All right, Lisa, I see you also new. Nurse Jackie. All right, Brandon, Lisa.
All right.
And Shari. Oh, yes, Nurse Jackie. I was addicted to this series, so apparently you guys were too, but it's a really good show if you haven't watched it. But Nurse Jackie is the correct answer. Good job, guys.
Yes, thank you. All right. So what is the name of this medical instrument?
Very pretty. I wish I know the top of my head. Okay, Jari. Jari says stent. Brandon says stent. Let's see. Any more guesses? Bring them on in. Okay, and Skip says stent. And the correct answer is stent. You guys are killing this. Good job, Brandon, Skip, and Lisa. Looks like Brandon. Well, actually, it looks like Jari answered first. So good job.
We got that one down.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one. This one's a little bit controversial. If you guys remember, in 2019, this former senator became notorious for saying the nurses are probably playing cards at work. What state was the senator working in?
Yeah, that was definitely memorable. I'm pretty sure it may have rung some bells for you guys.
We know the name, but what state? Oh, Brandon.
All right, Brandon. Brandon did not come to play. All right. If any, is there any other guesses? Feel free to voice your opinion below. Okay, Dalton and Taylor. Okay, Taylor and Dalton. All right, and the answer is Washington. Good job. All right, Brandon, Taylor, and Dalton all guess Washington. I'll read this one. When measuring a patient's pulse rate, the nurse records 125 beats per minute. How will the nurse document the information in the medical records? Okay, Brandon said ST. All right, Jari said carded. All right, any other guesses? This one's a little, maybe be a little tricky. Okay, Lisa said I don't really know. Okay, a sinus. Okay, Taylor, add a little extra to it. I like it. All right. Okay, and the answer is that. How do you pronounce this, Rachel? I don't want to butcher it.
I'm not sure either. I'm not a nurse.
Tachycardia. We're going to go with that. I'm just going to say it fast. Tachycardia. I'm going to just stick with that. But good job. So it looks like we do have some some great answers there.
Definitely. All right.
So what?
Go ahead.
What was the nurse's name in the Netflix series set in 1947, where a nurse began working at a leading psychiatric hospital? Once again, I'm giving you guys a lot of Netflix shows to watch. So after this, you got to go binge now. But this is a really good series. What was that nurse's name?
We need music.
I know it is a doom, 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 doom. Oh, I might have stumped some people. Okay, we'll give you guys a little time. Gotta think pretty hard. Think Netflix. They'll really help. Okay, Lisa said Ratchet. All right.
Anyone else?
Anyone else want to take a guess at it? We know it's not Nurse Jackie. All right. Jari said Ratchet. All right. Any more? Going once. Going twice.
All right. Ready for the answer?
Yes. Nurse Ratchet. Oh. Nurse Ratchet is the answer. Correct answer. So good job, Miss Lisa. You were the first to answer that correct. Nurse Ratchet. Okay, and Brandon went ahead and put his in too. Okay, Brandon. All right. Good answers, guys.
All right. So this was in our network group recently. So if you guys are in the group and, saw this post, you probably got the answer. But what is the name of the yellow part in the instrument? So right here in this the yellow part.
Yes. All right. This one was pretty tricky too. This in the group, I know it had to be something that stumped a lot of people. So. Okay, looks like Brennan said subbiotic suction. May not be pronounced correctly, but okay, Brennan, good guess there. All these great answers make me want to go pull up a nursing book myself because I can't even pronounce that of it. But all right, we have any other guesses? Looks like Brennan has his guess in.
And then we can come back to this if we don't get enough answers in the next, let's say 15 seconds. We'll come back to this one.
Yeah.
And you guys can think about it.
Okay, we have another subbiotic suction. Okay, Brandon says also called a high-low. Okay, he gave like the nickname for it. Okay, Brandon.
All
Brandon,
right.
everyone know he knows it. All right, and then Jari said the suction port.
All right. Let me.
And then Lisa said a high-low. Okay.
So the answer is suction catheter.
Yay. So I'm pretty sure there's, that's what the answer was, of course, in the group. I'm pretty sure the formal name may be a subbiotic suction, but okay, good. And I'll definitely look into the high-low because a lot of you guys put high-low, so that could be the nickname for it. But good job, guys.
All right.
Next question. So I'll read this one. During oxygen administration to a patient, which pieces of equipment would enable the nurse to regulate the amount of oxygen delivered? All right, I feel I can feel your mind turning even through the screen here. So I'm excited to see what answers come through. Who will be the first? Right. Okay. Brandon said a flow meter. Lisa said a blender. Like these names. Okay. And Dawn said a regulator. Regulators. Okay. We have a little nice plethora of different answers here. I'm excited to see what the answer is now. Like, okay. Any other suggestions, guesses? All right. Tammy said a blender. Okay.
Are we ready for the answer?
And an oxygen regulator from Steve. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and reveal that answer. It is a flow meter. All right.
And I think this is our last question.
Uh-oh.
So we will go ahead to the next one. This one might take a minute. It's a math problem.
Okay, I can go to read it. So your patient has had the following intake. You may need pen and paper, feel free to go get it. They have had 2.5 cups of coffee, 11.5 ounces of grape juice, 3/4 quart of the milk, 320 milliliters of Diet Coke, 1 1/4 liter of D5WIV. I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is, and 2 ounces of grits. So they had a pretty healthy breakfast. What would you record as a total intake in, I'm assuming this milliliters, for this patient? All right, feel free to write it down. Last question, and I will say, based on the leadership board here, it's a really close race. This could take a lot of people over the edge. So take a little time and do math instead of big breakfast. That does look like definitely the total intake. It looks like they had a lot of liquid. Coffee, grape juice. A lot of caffeine. Coffee, grape juice, milk, Diet Coke, grits. Wow. I'm pretty sure these are. All right. Grape juice does sound good. A lot of math here. It makes me appreciate nurses even more, the fact they have to calculate all these things on the go when the patient needs them.
Yeah.
That's truly amazing.
Definitely.
You would have had me at the 2 cups of coffee. I just probably would have given my ibuprofen and something to sit down. So I'm really excited to see what answers here. Okay. You're right, Rachel. We need some time music or something. We're going to have to get that next time.
We can take this moment to appreciate more of the nurses. We see math problems like this and different terminology, and you take years and years of nursing school and more, clinicals and all this stuff to become a nurse, and it's just, I'm sure, just an amazing accomplishment for you all, and we just appreciate all that you do for us that go to the doctors and
Yes.
rely on you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Well, Shannon, I think you stumped them.
I think I did. I don't see any guesses. I mean, feel free to shoot out your best guesstimate, if you will. I know it is a lot of math. I couldn't even predict the answer if I wanted to, but just feel free to thought your best guess, because we may have to do who's the closest if everybody won't get it on the nail on the head, but feel free. So what would you record as a total intake? And is this milliliters? Is that what they know? Make sure
I believe so.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, for this patient.
I know I didn't do well in cooking class either. I didn't. Sometimes it's hard for me to read tablespoon or teaspoon.
Yes.
I like to write it all out.
Yeah. Okay. Brandon said 3,285. Okay, Brandon, that sounds real firm. I like the presentation, but the question mark is like, All right. So any other guesses? Rachel, you want to try to give a guess? I mean, of course, you know the answer, so it can't be that. But if you were to look at this first, guess, what would you kind of?
I would probably just go. I do like the 2.5 cups, which would be 8 ounces times 2.5. But then 3/4, so then that's like 2 and 1/4. I'm not good with math.
So. And hey, that was a good start. Maybe, maybe that helped people be like, that's what I do. See, I'm more simple. I would have been like, okay, I know at least one of these lines have 240 milliliters in the answer. And I just would have added the Diet Coke, put those numbers together. So I'm like, oh, that got to be like 560 or something. And the rest I just would have winged it and add like 1,000 and like, that's my answer. All right. So Brandon, we have your answer so far. Any others?
We'll give
your best guess.
10 more seconds and then we'll do the answer.
Yes, I knew I was going to stump you. Okay, Tammy. Okay, you got the same number as Brandon, 3285. So maybe you guys are both on to something there. It's better than my guess. I only got to 500. So apparently I'm way off. So, all right. Brandon and Tammy has locked in 3285. Any more? Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, up. Lisa says 6,400. All right, we got our top 3 answers, and the answer is, wait, Dawn said 3280. It was 3265. Okay, so it looks like we had a lot of them that were pretty close. Brandon and Tammy and Dawn, 3280 oral. Okay, Dawn even put in the fluid, small bowl of grits. Okay, and Miss Lisa, you kind of sound like you kind of did what I did. We just, we gave it our best shot. So we have everybody answers recorded, and as Rachel said earlier, the person who answered first correctly, the person who answered the most questions correctly first, they'll be the winner of the gift card for $50. And the second and third place winner, they'll get, what would they get, Rachel?
Just the second place winner will win the Medical Edge backpack, a bottle blender or bottle shaker, and a $25 Amazon gift card. So the calculations, first place, well, we'll say second place.
Okay, second place. I'll do a little drum roll.
Yeah. So second place of the so they're getting the backpack, the bottle shaker, and the $25 Amazon gift card will be Jari. So we'll be messaging you, or you can message us on the fan page, whichever which one of us ever messaged you quicker. So be sure to, we'll be reaching out. And so for first place, this person was quick on the draw every time. Got a majority of the answers correct. It is Brandon. So congratulations, Brandon. Thank you so much. Either message us or we'll message you once our live is done. So congratulations, you get to win the $50 Amazon gift card. Yeah. And then speaking of winners, we had our Truth Be Told contest yesterday. So everyone that registered for the Nurses Week had submitted advice with their registration. So we took all of that advice, compiled it, and made some of them into cute little inspirational posters. And we had you all vote for your favorite one. So our number one was from Paula White. She says, "Never forget your why. When things get tough, take a breather and refocus on your why." So definitely, when you're out there nursing and it's a really hard day, especially travel nursing, you're all by yourself, you don't have anybody there. Just remember to breathe, always breathe, and refocus on your why. So congratulations to Paula. You will be getting a Gypsy Nurse surprise box or an Amazon gift card, depending on your lifestyle. And thank you, Dawn. And Dawn says, "Thank you guys for what you do." Well, thank you for what you do. We appreciate it. And that is what we have. Thank you all so much. We had so much fun during Nurses Week, and we really hope that you guys had fun too. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's keep on giving good advice. Let's just keep celebrating you guys. It's so much fun. You guys all deserve it. And you guys can look forward to, we won't have a big long week, anything like Nurses Week, but we do have our Dog Days of Summer coming up next month. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to have a couple of live events and be talking about probably mine and Shannon's favorite topic, which is dogs. So be on the lookout for that. And once again, we want to thank Medical Edge Recruitment for hanging out with us all week and sponsoring and just celebrating the nurses with us. And we're going to go ahead and let them take a minute to talk about Medical Edge.
Hi, my name's Sarah.
I'm Ashley.
I'm a recruiter here with Medical Edge, and we are a medical staffing agency. We do staff in most states in the U.S. So, of course, we do CNAs, LPNs, RNs, anything you can think of in the medical field. We're happy to help with travel contracts, local contracts, anything you can think of. We're happy to answer questions you have about traveling with us as a company, or if you are interested in working with us, we're very happy to be a part of that and a part of Nurses Week here with Gypsy Nurse. It's very thankful that we're able to work with y'all because, of course, nurses are, how we have a job. So it's been really wonderful being a part of this, hearing different stories that y'all have told about things and how we can adapt to help y'all better as your agency.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, we just want to thank all of the nurses out there. You guys are awesome. It takes a huge heart to do what you guys do. So big thank you. Congratulations to Brandon and Jare. You guys won. Super awesome. I knew none of the answers to any of the questions. Big ups to you guys. You guys can follow us on Instagram and then on Facebook at Medical Edge Recruitment. But just thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Well, thank you so much, Shannon, for co-hosting with me. This is your first Nurses Week with us.
Yes.
So what did you think of Nurses Week?
It was amazing. I had a fantastic time celebrating nurses. And even though the week has ended, I urge everyone to always, compliment your nurses, thank your nurses, going above and beyond for your nurses. They are who keep us alive and keep us thriving. And I appreciate every single thing you guys do. So, of course, the Gypsy Nurse will always have something catering to you, from advice to seminars to anything you need. And I just want to personally thank you for all your hard work and dedication, especially during this time, because I know it can be stressful. So thank you.
Definitely. Yep. Well said, Shannon. So thank you all again, and have a happy Nurses Week.
Happy Nurses Week.